Hello everyone, this is Carrie for Redesign, and I'm just kind of showing you my recent thrift haul. Well, I went to a secondhand store actually, and I found this really cool frame. These really cool frames are very rustic. They're all attached, and you can hang it on your wall. It's made with real wood pieces too, which I was really excited about. It's not like the, reproduced resin kind of thing. It's actually real wood. I was so excited. And I just wanted to do a tutorial on some fun things today using this frame. I love it. It's so rustic and it needed a really good clean. So that's what I'm doing here. But I leave the finish alone. I leave it perfectly original just as it is. And I'm hoping that you guys can get some inspiration on things you find and maybe do something similar. Most of my techniques and decor are going to be within the frames themselves behind the glass. So they had this really pretty handmade mulberry paper. So I just set those aside and just clean the glass up really nicely. And I want to make kind of like a rustic sort of pictures that are going to go into each one. And I start by taking the back that it comes with and giving it a coat of black paint. This is Granny B's Black Betty, and the coverage is really, really great. And so this is kind of where I'm starting because I want that old academia sort of look for these. Now, what's also great is that I can change out the pictures anytime I want and add something different later on if I get tired of the same look. But I basically go through and paint all of the little backings that came with the frames. I didn't change out the strings in between the frames, but you certainly can do that. They were fine. And here I'm trying to decide which Finnabair stencil I'm going to use, and I decided on this one. It's called Gothic. It has numbers and words and really cool like little details on it, and I thought that these would be perfect with the transfers I'm going to use. Now I use some paint here, and it is our acrylic paints that we have, and they're called metallic Sheens, and they are very shiny, very, very shiny, and they come in different finishes, like a gold, a silver. So this one's polished bronze. So it kind of warms up the black tones, and it goes with some of the warmer brown tones that are in some of the transfers I'm going to use. And I just did a little on the corners. Like, I didn't want full coverage. I just wanted a little bit of details in each one. So another great thing about our metallic Sheen paints is it works on metal. So even if you had like hardware that you wanted to spruce up and give like a fresh, metallic look, our metallic Sheen is really, really versatile, and you can use it on metals. I've even used it on glass, and it works perfectly fine. And you can see, I just wanted a little bit of detail because I am going to be putting transfers on here, so it'll all come together. This is Ephemera Enclave. This is a really cool set. It's got all kinds of amazing, mushrooms and animals and insects, and I just love it. It's got that whole academia look to it. The hard part was choosing which ones I was going to use, and there's so many little ones, so I decided to make my own collage. So I mix and match a lot of those different elements in the transfer set together and layer them, and created my own little forms of art behind, it's going to go behind the glass. And our transfers are so easy to apply. You cut them out, you remove the backing, and you burnish onto your surface. That's it. Now they do need to be sealed. But because these are behind glass, I wasn't too concerned, but I did seal them anyway, because you never know. Sometimes moisture can get behind the glass. So just try to, protect them for the time being. If you're going to use transfers on furniture, it's definitely recommended. We don't recommend transfers on outdoor furniture and things that are going to be outdoor all the time because they will fade. They don't necessarily come off, but they will fade. So just keep that in mind as well. And, you know, it's good to know also because you don't really want to keep something that you've made near the sun or a window because, you know, you will be disappointed later. But these, you know, this is going to hang on my wall inside, so I was not concerned. And this is just a cute little cluster of mushrooms that I wanted to add. And like I said, I just make my own little pieces of art by layering these. It was really fun. You can really, really have a lot of fun with this. So here I really wanted to use this deer. He's got a little plaid coat on. He's really handsome. And I was like, no, I really want to use him. So here's another example of just mixing and matching and creating unique little pieces of art with the transfers. And they do go on really easily. I tried to skip ahead so you don't have to watch me do this the whole time. But, you know, I'm just having fun here at this point. And maybe you guys would add different things. I added a little fern, a feather, and then decided also to add this little book cover as well. So we do offer a lot of different styles of transfers. So you can do flowers, you could do it with birds, you can do branches and things like that. And you can see our whole selection on our website. It's redesignwithprima.com. And we also have retailers worldwide. So if you're from a different country, you know, you can go to our store locator and see if you can find a retailer near you. There's a lot that are online, and they also ship worldwide as well. So if you see something you really like, you know, or just ask us in the comments, I can try to help guide you in where to find some of these products. But they will be all listed in the description for you, so you know exactly what I used and what to look for. And here I'm doing the third panel. I decided to go with some ferns and mushrooms again. And I thought this one was really, really pretty. And then I add, you know, some of those little insects and butterflies around it as well. So you just have fun, just get creative. So here you can see I am sealing it. It's just a clear water-based sealer that I'm using. You can also use clear wax over the transfers. That's totally fine. And some people do like to use a sealer first and then add the transfers and then seal again. That's totally up to you. It depends on your surfaces. It depends on what you want to use them on. But I generally just put it right over my painted surface and then I seal for the most part. So it just depends on the techniques and things that I'm doing. So I give this a nice even coat and make sure everything is, you know, protected. Even though it is going behind glass, I still like to make sure that it's protected. So now it's time to put it all together, put them back in their frames, and I can't wait to show you the final result. It came out so cool. And I also have another little bonus project that I'm going to show you in just a minute because I love this set so much. So I kind of want to make like a little area in my windowsill so that everything kind of matches. And that's what's great about the transfers. You can put it on literally any other surface and make kind of like a matching set of decor if you want to. So here's the bunny. He was calling my name, and I found this little glass bottle in my cupboard, and I thought, no, this would be fun just to put with the frame in my windowsill. And like I said, it does go on glass, it goes on mirror, it goes on plastic. And here I messed up just a teeny bit because rounded surfaces are a little bit trickier, but here is the final look. So you have to let me know what you think, if you like it. It's hard to show with the glass. It was very glare-y, if that's a word, but see how pretty everything looks together. And if you want to know what I used exactly, like I said, just go into the description. You can find a list of all the products with links, and let me know in the comments what you think, or maybe what you would have done differently. And if this is something you would do for your own home. And also make sure to follow us. We have a lot of amazing DIYs to share with our subscribers, and we appreciate you watching. Thanks so much, and see you next time.